Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Leonard right here, and I'm with King David. So in this video we are going to be talking about Namibia and Tanzania. So before I moved to Tanzania, I was staying in Namibia, and he also stayed in Namibia, I think a bit longer than me. So we just want to compare the two countries, not in the context of which one is better than the other, but just to see what are the differences, what are the similarities. We're gonna see. You're going to say that because you're Tanzanian. No, you actually.
My personal history does not matter. Let's just talk about today's topic.
All right.
Yeah.
Tanzania and Namibia. So yeah, the people in general. Namibians.
Namibians are friendly. I don't know who are more friendly here. I think it's equal. I really think it's equal. I don't know. Although, maybe it's because in TZ, like, the population is, like, way more than in NAM. So, maybe, I'd say, TZ people are a little bit rude. You know, like when you're walking on the street, people don't say excuse me or whatever. They just push you away. Like,
yeah, I have also experienced that.
You see?
Yeah.
But in NAM, you don't really get that. People would maybe just say excuse me or whatever. But, yeah. But I don't know. People in general are friendly.
For me, I would say Tanzanians in general, they've been good to me. Like, they are very friendly. Maybe it's because I'm a foreigner.
So that they take advantage of you.
If I'll put it that way. I've actually seen that Tanzanians, they treat foreigners like in a different way. But in Namibia, they don't care. Whether you come from wherever you come from, whether you are a white person or not, they don't care. They just treat you like as an equal human being to them. Whereas here, if you're a white person, for example, it's like, hey, Mzungu. It's like they treat
someone
you.
With mine.
Yeah, I don't know how they treat you.
No, I think here it's like they also think that they just associate anyone who's black as being a Tanzanian. So I don't know, have you found that people would just assume that you're a local and you speak Kiswahili and all that, as compared to if you're in NAM? I don't know. Like, the language in NAM, it's English, so do people ever think that, oh, you're a foreigner, or do they think that you're Namibian? How is that dynamic like?
Namibia, I think it's because of language. It's very difficult to tell whether this guy is a foreigner or not.
So they just think, you're part of... Okay. Yeah. So I guess it's just the same thing, more or less. But do you find yourself treated differently when people know that you're a foreigner as compared to if they didn't know?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
But they're looking to exploit you, or they're more nicer to you?
They want to know more about you. Yeah. And they want to talk to you a lot.
So you're saying TZ people talk more than Namibian people? That knows?
No, it's like Namibian, they don't care. They don't care whether you are from South Africa, from Zimbabwe, or from where. They don't really care about it. They just see you as a normal person. But in Tanzania, it's kind of different. I'll put it that way.
They really want to know who you actually are.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah. When I came here, people be like, you're from Zimbabwe, okay. Mugabe, blah blah blah.
I guess it's just how people are in general. They're welcoming in that sense.
Yes. And then the cost of living.
I'd say TZ is cheaper than NAM.
It's cheaper.
Yeah.
Groceries and stuff. Yeah.
People get them here from the local market as opposed to a supermarket in NAM, where they just find everything on the shelf. Prices are there. Here you have to ask for the price. You can even negotiate and get things for even cheaper price. So yeah, cost of living here, I think it's better than there.
Like the price,
but quality may be something else.
The prices in the mall, do you think they're inflated here?
Yes, more so than in NAM. These people
So that's why people buy like just in markets in these small shops.
Yes, because like even me who has lived in that environment where you buy from a supermarket, here the supermarket prices are insane. They're exploiting the people. Maybe it's because they're importing it from SA or wherever, but you can't compare. The prices they're not on par. It's different. Here it's way higher.
So how do you compare the products? For example, the products that you used to use in NAM, let's say food, let's say, I don't know, even lotion or anything, something like that. Do you think there are similarities there?
It's tough to say. Okay, maybe I can say, but the products in NAM were South African products. I didn't really try Namibian made products that much. Let me say the tea, I find it hard to find good locally produced tea here in TZ.
For you?
Yeah, for me personally, I think I like the tea from Nam better. Or is it SA, whatever it is. Roy Boys or what, Five Roses. The brands here, nah, they don't quite match up to that same level. Anything else, I don't really have much. I think everything else is more or less the same. I don't know about you though. You find any major difference?
There is a major difference.
What?
Most of the products that we use, should I say maybe in Southern Africa, very difficult to find them here. If you find them here,
Like what?
They're expensive.
Windhoek is even here.
Yeah?
So
Yeah, but you know.
But you're going to say what? The
guys,
Windhoek here tastes different.
No. There's Windhoek draft beer here in Tanzania, but the price is like you're
It's not
buying
the same prices in.
Yeah, it's way
It's imported.
too much.
They need to make
inflated.
they need to make a profit.
Maybe because in Namibia the big bottle you buy it I think for 21 Namibian dollars, and here they are telling you it's how much? I think 6K. Yeah, I think it's something like 5,000-6,000 Tanzanian shillings. You're like, what?
So that's maybe like what, 30, 40 net somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere. It's very, 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 very expensive. But anyway, yeah, I don't drink anymore. So let's move on. If you look at Namibia and Tanzania, what is it one thing that you like about Namibia and you don't like about Tanzania? Or vice versa?
I'm trying to think of. I'm not sure.
One thing I like about Namibia vis-a-vis Tanzania is that I feel like they're free spirit. Here in Tanzania, I feel like the rules are too strict. You know, the rules and regulations, the culture and everything. It's like it puts you in a box. You know, you're not free to do as much as.
Wait, so I think you like that? You're saying the culture is too conservative? Or?
Yeah. Not only the culture.
I think I see what you're saying, because like here, the way people dress in Namibia.
Oh my gosh,
it's quite different. I mean, okay, when I say people, I mean mostly like women, like they're more free or more loose with their
dress,
clothing.
palm shorts, miniskirts, tight pants.
But with the women here, they're quite conservative. You know, they're fully clothed and whatnot. Except for maybe the night hours, then it's a whole different story. But in general, they are just appropriate, in my opinion. So I don't know. So you're saying you want? Which one do you prefer? Which one do you prefer?
Okay, let me avoid the woman conversation. But I don't like my life to be driven by principles, laws, regulations, ethics, and all those too much. I want to be free, And I remember I went to a place.
Oh yeah, here you're not allowed to wear like military colors or clothing or whatever. They'll tell you to take it off.
Even in Zimbabwe.
Oh
yeah.
But I think in Namibia you're free to wear like.
I think it's because in Namibia their camouflage is different. From.
No, but I mean even just like even like a little,
I think
they're
it's
very strict about that. So
yeah.
Even shorts, they'll say,
That's the problem. They told me go and wear your trousers. Remove your cap. So I was like, Tanzania is too strict.
Where?
Yeah?
Where?
Even in
government buildings, maybe.
Of course.
Maybe.
Yes.
But just on the streets, you're free.
Yeah?
On the street you're free.
Yeah, on the street you're free. You are kind of free.
Yeah.
I just want to be free everywhere,
Okay.
Yeah.
But one thing you said you like was what?
About...
Yeah, Nam more than TZ.
Yeah.
That you're more free in Nam.
Yeah, you're more free in Nam to do whatever you want to do. No one's going to judge you. No one is not going to look at you in a funny way.
And what about vice versa now? One thing you like more in TZ than in Nam?
One thing I like about TZ compared to Namibia,
the women?
Yes. The women are actually beautiful here, and
so you're saying Tanzanian women are more beautiful than Namibian women?
I wouldn't put it that way. They are more natural. Like they don't use a lot of makeup. They dress appropriately.
Are you saying that just because?
No, I'm saying it because I've seen it here actually. Like the women here in Tanzania, they don't use much of makeup. So what you see is what you get. You don't want to have a woman today and then when you wake up in the morning, it's a different human being. Right? I don't know, someone said that men they lie and women they wear makeup. Have you ever heard that statement? Like men, they lie.
No, I think that's the first to hear that.
Yeah,
although
I heard it somewhere.
there is some truth to that, though. But for me, I don't know. It's I think maybe because like in Namibia is only like 2 million people, so you're comparing 2 million people with 60 million people. So obviously there are gonna be much more women here, much more to see, much more to look at. So I don't know.
Like
I feel it's a bit unfair.
No, like they say, beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder, you know.
Yeah, but
Yes.
Sometimes
I was just talking about culture, not like the way the women looks.
Okay, what about the way the women look?
Hey,
Be honest.
I feel like most of yellow bones, you can get them here, light skin.
They're more pretty than those in that.
In terms of bodies, it's very difficult to see most of the Tanzanian ladies, their bodies, because like the way they dress, it's like they cover everything. You know?
Which is good.
Yeah?
Which is good.
But like for Namibia, like the body, like it's out
all
there.
there. They have shown everything. There's nothing left to desire.
Yeah? What do you mean there's nothing left to desire? That's when you desire more, that's when you last.
No. You see, you're causing people to last. So cover yourself and stop letting men last over you. So 1 point for TC.
So another thing, do you feel more safe here walking around or in Namibia? What do you think?
It's hard to say.
Eh?
I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. Obviously, there's crime everywhere, but I think here it's generally more safer than in Nam, because here I think they don't tolerate like even petty theft. I think I hear stories that if you're caught stealing, there'll be mob justice. People would now come and just beat you up in order to teach you a lesson that you're not supposed to steal. Whereas in Nam, you're almost on your own. Someone can be watching you get robbed and stuff. So I don't know. I think here.
Have you ever been robbed in Namibia?
I've been attacked. But at least people came to my aid.
Okay. Have you ever been robbed in Tanzania?
No.
You see?
No.
Yeah. So
but I think that's because I'm more careful.
Yeah.
And I don't go to places where you're told, you can be robbed. But they say here in TZ, I mean, these border drivers, at night time, if you're not aware, they can just snatch your phone.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
The border drivers is one that riding the bikes. Eh? They can just.
Yeah, they can just snatch your phone and then, so yeah.
Yeah, so that's like actually a big difference, because here
transportation.
I've been told that people, when they want to steal from you, you just go home and realize that your wallet is gone. They don't check it like at a knife point or rob you at a knife point.
Is it during the day or like, I don't know. I've heard plenty of crimes that happen during at night. They just approach you just like
here.
Yeah. It just depends on where you are. There are areas where you're not supposed to be.
But I used to walk around at night here in Tanzania on my WhatsApp. Nothing happened.
Yeah, then I guess you're probably in a generally safe area where there's probably even police points somewhere, and the crooks are aware not to, try anything there. But in the ghetto, I don't think it would be wise.
How do you compare Dar es Salaam and Windhoek? No, Windhoek or Windhoek? How do you compare the two cities? Is it even fair to compare?
Okay, no. I mean, Dar es Salaam is bigger. I think it's bigger. But, okay, the weather-wise, it's hot here in Dar. I think it also gets hot in Windhoek, but I think here it's on a different level. But, okay, infrastructure, I'd say Windhoek is a bit ahead than in Dar, although they are trying here in Dar es Salaam. I'm not really sure what else to compare it to. In terms of what? Like, what specifically do you want to know?
No, like, okay, which one is more beautiful if you look at it?
Beautiful?
Yeah, the city. I'm not talking about the country. I'm just talking about
by the sea, bro. Why by the sea? The sea is right there.
Of course, you would say that because you are...
okay. What about you then?
I always say this, like, if you go to Windhoek, the buildings are still fresh. I don't know, like, did they build those buildings, like, recently or what? Or they repair?
Maybe they just maintain, they always put a fresh coat of paint. I don't know.
If you come to Tanzania in Dar es Salaam, it's like most buildings that they are kind of old.
What about cleanliness.
Here's the thing. To be honest, Windhoek is kind of clean, and I'll give it up to them.
Kinda.
It is okay. It is clean, but if you come to Tanzania, I see cleaners everywhere. Right?
Mhm.
They are cleaning,
They're sweeping the roads
they are
and all
doing
that.
everything.
Yeah.
But the people themselves, they do not appreciate. You see, the person just cleaned this, and someone is just there in the bus. They call them the daladala, and is finish eating his banana, throw it out just like that.
Literally.
Like the people themselves, their mentality.
They don't have that mindset.
Yeah, they don't. They just throw stuff like that. They don't even think that I have to put this in a bin.
So are you saying then that Namibians have a more awareness of being clean and hygienic more to those in TZ, or
Habits are molded by the environment. So if you walk out,
but there are like
Yeah.
clean areas in TZ or in Dar es Salaam as well.
They are,
Yeah.
yeah. But the problem is Dar es Salaam is very big. But if you walk,
Also, I think probably overpopulated. So that's
Yeah.
also a factor.
it is a
Yes.
fact. If you're walking around Namibia, I mean Windhoek,
I mean, Windhoek has how many people? Like what? 500,000? And Dar itself has how many?
yeah, Dar es Salaam is
More
almost
than a million, more than 2 million. It's
more than 5.
You
6,
see?
Yeah.
Come on, at least.
The whole country of Namibia
Cut
can fit.
in this
Yeah.
city. So cut them
Yes.
some slack. But that's right.
So what I've seen like in Namibia is like if you're walking around Windhoek, there are bins everywhere. So you feel bad to throw like trash just in the street.
You feel bad because of your moral values, how you were raised.
The environment. Because if you are going to walk 1 kilometer and you have trash in your hand, eventually you're going to throw
So you're
it
saying
away.
people here, they litter a lot. They just throw the
Exactly.
trash. As compared to Windhoek, it's not. Okay.
And also the roads in Namibia, they're super nice.
Yeah, they have the best. I can't even argue with you there. They take the cake. They're probably even better drivers.
Better drivers,
Yeah, as in like they obey the rules of the road.
they don't
obey the
have a
law.
lot. Namibians, you guys have better roads, but you don't have a lot of traffic. Maybe that's why.
No,
Yes.
they even obey the law. Here, drivers don't obey the law. Even the motorcyclists, they just pass
Actually,
through a red
I
light.
really believe if you can drive in Dar es Salaam, you can drive everywhere.
Anyway,
Yes. Bro, like you're driving here in this country,
the
and
bus drivers are.
there's a bike coming from this side, there's a bike coming from this side.
It's crazy.
Someone's trying to overtake, and some people are trying to cross the road. It's crazy, bro. So, like, generally, like, how do you compare, just to wrap up? Just
Like on a scale, I'd
Yeah,
say
just highlight things that you maybe
Dar
just-
or like Tanzania.
Tanzania and Namibia, just highlight a few things that you can just say maybe there are similarities and differences, just to wrap up.
I mean, Africa is the same everywhere you go, so the similarities will
I
always-
disagree.
It's the same almost everywhere you go.
I disagree. Namibia doesn't seem like they are in Africa, bro.
Why? What do
Yeah?
you mean? Have you been to Katutura?
Now that's
Exactly.
like
You see? You see? There are areas, just that it's more developed in a sense, I would say. But everything is more or less the same. But I'd give like.
So would you advise someone?
Yeah, come see it for yourself. Come visit. you
Okay,
know,
what about the opportunities?
opportunities?
Yes.
What kind of opportunities?
Maybe work, maybe business. I don't know, something like that. Between the two countries, which one do you think is
Is more welcome.
for foreigners?
It's hard to say. I would have to get a foreigner's perspective on that. I wouldn't know, honestly. I wouldn't know.
Okay. Yeah, I think I need to find someone maybe who's working here. Maybe you can shed. You can shed.
But there are a lot of foreigners in TZ, so.
Doing business.
Okay,
Ah.
business, I don't know.
In Tanzania also, like Tanzania and Namibia, the way they treat foreigners, I also love it, man. They don't harass you. You can walk around without your passport, without your ID.
Is it because
Nobody
you're
has
paying
to-
top dollar? Or
I don't know, man. Like we are Africans, so
what?
This is my land as well, you know.
Okay, what about the language?
Now you're talking. Actually, when you come to Tanzania, you realize that there is a struggle in communication sometimes.
What struggle? They know English. Don't they know English?
Yeah, some of them they know English,
But not as well as those in Namibia.
the difference is that in primary school, Tanzanians they don't do English They don't learn subjects in English. They do it as a subject.
Yeah, they learn it as a second language.
But for us, in primary school, we learn all the subjects in English.
Yeah, we're proud of our heritage. We're proud of,
There's nothing wrong with supporting your language, with pushing your language. We accept.
So what is the problem now? What is the problem?
We accept, but make up your mind. It's like primary school, you're teaching in Swahili. Then you go to secondary school, you're teaching. Just maintain it throughout if that's what you want.
No, but as long as you guys can understand each other at the end of the day. But even if, when you come to someone else's country, you have to learn the language if you want to know how things are done. So,
I make it easy for us guys.
Okay, but like, okay. How's your Swahili?
Swahili.
How do you find Swahili? Did you know anything about Swahili before you got here?
I tried to use Duolingo before I came here, but I realized it's kind of different, The greeting that I got from Duolingo and the greeting that people use in the street is... People, they don't use that formal Swahili anymore. They just use...
Okay, but apart from English, in Namibia, what language did you find people were speaking mostly?
Guys, I stayed in Namibia, I don't know for how many years, and I don't even know a single language,
Really?
even to greeting. I know there's Ojambo, there's Ocherero, there's Damayanama, there's Afrikaans.
I feel like
I don't even know.
They speak Afrikaans mostly compared apart from English or Oshibambo.
At least here I tried to learn a language. In Namibia, no.
So you know nothing in Afrikaans.
It's because in Tanzania everyone speaks Swahili. In Namibia,
No, in Namibia they speak English and Afrikaans. You can at least find someone who speaks Afrikaans.
No, man. No. The problem.
So if I asked you, Khandet, what would you say? It even sounds broken.
No. Afrikaans is also I think it should also be considered a colonial language.
Yes. Yeah, keep your political opinions to yourself.
Yes. So yeah, at least. And the strange thing about here is it rains in June.
I don't know about the rainy seasons here in the weather just acts its own way.
Yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. So if you want to come to Tanzania,
say it in Kiswahili.
Sitaki.
You're comparing them and Tizi. So you love Tizi so much that he even went as far as to learn the local language. But when he was in Nam, he didn't care jack about Afrikaans or Jimama or whatever. So that tells you, language-wise, Kiswahili, number one.
Yeah, it's Swahili. Swahili is actually a beautiful language. Look at Diamond Platnumz. He's an international artist.
Yeah, entertainment business or entertainment side of things.
To be honest, nobody knows artists
From Namibia?
Yeah, no.
Really? Even
Yes.
the dog? Gaza?
No one knows any artist.
Stefan Ludek or some...
I don't know.
I get the industry in Namibia is small.
But the strange thing is those guys are actually making a living out of their music.
Yeah. So at least. But I mean, Namibians or Tanzanians have collaborated with some Namibians. Diamond, I think, did something with the dog, right? So...
And they ended up removing him on the song, I think.
Yeah, but they still collaborated. So yeah, they are there, making a name for themselves.
Yeah, so if you are in Namibia and you want to visit Tanzania, I think...
Karibuni sana.
Yeah, it's actually a beautiful country. I love it out here. And maybe, as you can see, Tanzanians are friendly, open people, nice. Sometimes if you're not careful, if you are a foreigner, they think you have a lot of money and they can choke your money,
Just be street smart, like anywhere else you'd go. Just be street smart.
Yeah. So are you going to go back to Namibia?
I'd love to one day, definitely.
Oh, you left your wife there?
No.
Okay.